Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Secret of Mana. We have finally made it to the lovely purple building, and inside, another mana seed! That means now we can build all of our spells to level 3! Oh my god, like I got time for that. But that's only the beginning. Ugh. Grandpa! Oh, sounds like, is that you, little tyke? Grandpa, can't you see me? Empire's men came and undid the wind seal. A bright flash stunned me. The others... No, they must have escaped! I suppose so. Well, yeah, basically he's just telling us, you know, everybody's dead. And that sucks. Stupid beast. Humans are breaking seals. Stupid humans. And consuming our source of life, mana. Ethan's like, well, I'm gonna put a stop to that, and these two can help. Tim's like, what are you getting me into here? He says, well, we can take Sylphid with us. Sylphid says, you call, master? And Grandpa says, these young people are your master now, and he says, it is so. So we gain Sylphid's powers. So now we have another elemental, and 3 more levels, or, well, 3 levels to build on him, another level to build on the 2 that we already have, a whole bunch more weapon levels to build, so, oh man. No reason for me not to be gaining levels now. Anyway, he's talking about a dragon. There should be a dragon somewhere in a cave nearby. Could it be like the ones that we're seeing flying over the forest? Only time will tell. More on that later. So we're out of here. Also, this is a really good spot to grind, because I don't know if you noticed, but when we were inside of the temple, we were still carrying our weapons. And naturally, it goes with the story, because we figured, you know, there could still be monsters in there. But every time you go to that temple from now on, you'll always carry your weapons in with you. And notice what I said before about when your characters are carrying their weapons, that means they gain double experience when building spells. So what you can just do is go to the temple and build your spells there. Get your double experience and not have to go way out of your way to get back to a town and sleep, because you can just talk to the grandpa and he'll restore you. Unfortunately, you can't build Ethan's spells that way, because there's no monsters to cast it on, so you will have to come out here to do his. But it's easy enough to build the girls' spells that way. There's also an exit down here I didn't mention. And I kind of didn't mention it for a reason, because I didn't want to make everything so darn complicated. So now here we have the girls' Sylphid spells, which include an Analyzer spell, Balloon, and a Thunder Saber. The Analyzer will tell us what we need to cast on a certain crystal to make it open up the way. It's a Sylphid's magical work. And it just so happens we just gained Sylphid's powers, so hey, we'll use his Air Blast. And he has 2 spells there, basically, Air Blast and Thunder, but since the crystal is sitting amongst a bunch of trees, and I mean, I don't really expect that anyone would... I mean, I don't even know if it was intended to be that way in the... Well, basically, the idea is you use Air Blast instead of Thunder because Air Blast is a wind attack, and wind is more of the thing that would get rid of trees for you. Actually, I guess Thunder would get rid of trees more than wind would, though. You hear about trees getting, like, struck by lightning and stuff. I don't even know if using Thunder on that crystal would actually work. Because usually it's only one of the spells that works. Like, if it says that you have to use Gnome's magic on a crystal, usually it'll be Earth Slide. If you try to use Gem Missile, his other attack, it wouldn't work. It has to be the spell that, quote-unquote, makes sense with whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to accomplish as far as, like, moving stuff out of the way. So in that case, mostly leaves, like tree leaves, you'd use wind to do that, so that's why Air Blast instead of Thunderbolt. But, as I said before, you know, it could be argued that Thunder would damage trees more than wind would. I don't know. Decided to switch over to the axe here, because I wasn't doing a lot of damage with that javelin. And, I can't seem to find the exit here. What is going on? Seem to have forgotten which forest segment I'm in. It might be over here, actually. If I'm still in the first one, like I suspect I'm... Yeah, it's over here. What a dumbass. Nice little lake here. This, to me, is probably one of the most forgettable areas of the game. And that's what I love about it, because every time I come to it, it's like I'm coming to a new place, because I don't remember it. And that's cool. Places that are really cool, that are easy to remember, aren't as exciting to come back to, because you always know what's coming, and so it's like, oh yeah, I've been there, done that. But in a place like this, at least there is some, even if it's just a slight unpredictability factor, it's still there. Hey, where's the cannon travel guy? Temporarily out of fuses. Huh. Okay then. Looks like we're stuck here for a while. Unless we can find a way out. I suppose I could use the experience here. I'll fight these guys off. These guys are a pain, though. They got, like, really high defense. And you can't push them when they're stunned, so... there's that. You see that, how I pushed A as I... well, you didn't see that I pushed A, but I pushed A as I was entering the building. Or the cave, not the building. Oh my god. And so, yeah, that's another time when you can push A and start charging your weapon rather than striking with it, hitting nothing with it, just to wait for it to charge. You can hear the echoes of some strange new music, which I think is awesome, and when you come out here, you hear it the way it was meant to be heard. And if it sounds familiar, that's because it was the music that the goblins danced to when they had me in the pot and they were trying to cook me for dinner. And here it is again. These are peaceful guys. These mushrooms here. Gauntma means goodbye. Well, I don't suppose I will remember that 10 minutes from now, or 4 minutes from now, should I say. This is Fung Castle. Fung Castle, that's cool. We aren't equipped to fight monsters. You know, if somebody had asked me that, like in trivia, like on Jeopardy, and they said, what is the name of King Truffle's castle? I don't know, I might have remembered that, I don't know. I get a really nice armor upgrade here. Wolf's Band. It starts to get a little simpler when all three of your characters can equip a piece of armor, and it's the most powerful thing there is. You just buy 3 of them and equip it on all 3. It's a lot less complicated than trying to keep up with who's wearing what. The hat, well, that's just for me, because we already got quill caps for the girls, or for the girl and for the sprite. Oh. I don't know, it's like, you know, when I first played this, I thought the sprite was a girl, but I don't think he actually is. I don't think they meant to make him one. But I've seen him referred to as a girl in Nintendo Power, or somewhere. Maybe it was the instruction manual, I forget. Most of the time, they'll refer to him as it, so who knows. Fancy overalls bring us up to 22. That's a very nice defensive boost, and you'll need it, you know, in the coming area. There's a lot more of those, reptilian things that curl up when you hit them, whatever I don't even remember what they're called. Yet another thing that I wouldn't know on Secret of Mana Jeopardy. Well, this is King Truffle. Here at last, the legendary knight. You don't think we have legends here like everywhere else? Yeah, well, there's a reason they call them legends, because, whatever. Riding a white dragon and wielding the sword, they shall save the world. Yes, they. First time I read that, I was like, what, are they trying to be like Final Fantasy II? Because you're not going to be like Final Fantasy II if you're using words like they. But, okay, whatever. Palace. I know where it is, but first find the cave. Then I'll tell you how to reach the palace. No, I want to know where the palace is now! Oh, and there's something upstairs for you. Nice. Okay, let's go get it. Ooh, just like a kid at Christmas time. Can't wait to see what I got. Javelin's orb. Sweet. Sweet. One more level to build, one more fancy attack to see. I always get confused in this place. I know there's an inn, there's that room that I was just in, and then there's the way to get to the cave, the next area. And I forget which door goes where. I see Watts is here too, so I'm stopping to get some upgrades now while I can. Now, you may pass. And that's the way out to the cave if you go down, I believe. Isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. That would make this the inn. Alright. The place with the comfortable beds. I think I told this story already, about the first time I came here and it was like 2 in the morning. And I was so tired and I thought, man, those beds look comfortable. Boy, did they ever. So I went to sleep that night with Secret of Mana on the brain, as I will probably do tonight too. But that's all the time we have for today, so next time on Secret of Mana, we'll just move right along to the next area. Then we can find out about that palace and stuff, so see you later.